fluid. It feels like it's a decent enough. Like Wii Fit is actually decent in this game because the jab plants and planting is
broken, especially
my God, yeah.
without the reduced knockback that planting used to have. Like planting's really good. And then
so who's gonna win, a vampire hunter or a yoga instructor?
I mean,
welcome to grand finals.
Last time we saw Varun, kind of ran away with grand finals last time we saw him.
Yep.
Very good player. No, I think what it was even though Simon generally kind of has this great projectile game, he knew how to use Wii Fits projectiles to just kind of counteract it, or at least keep them in bay. And then
he's Antonio on commentary? Is it Zantonio? There's your new tag, my man, Zantonio.
No.
Isn't that what your name is? Your full name, Zantonio? It's like Deli. His full name is actually Delson.
Is it really? That's
no.
Great. That's great.
It's Cole. What are you talking about? No. I made that up. Side B to get back on the stage. That's another neat little tool that it has, man.
I think the other big thing that makes Wii Fit Trainer like a lot better than she was in Smash 4. Deep breathing has an actual effect. Like deep breathing did something previously, and it ups your damage, reduces your knockback a little bit, and increases their knockback. But like previously, it just didn't do enough. And so now you really see the big effects of it. That up air killed. And that was a short hop up air. And with like the new mechanics and with those being weaker, that's still killed with deep breathing.
The only problem here, at least with this particular matchup, is just how hard Vern is going to have to work to get back into neutral even, because I mean there are no free rides within the House of Belmont, certainly not within one of its keepers in Jay Moosh, but Varun, I mean you really are going to have to move every which way, especially in the air, use every single option that you have mid-air in order to get it back, and you know that Moosh is going to be banking on you doing that.
Yeah, I could see there, like, so the reason why Varun was able to get back on stage was because, so Moosh has kind of this habit, his pattern. He does them in a very specific way, and unless you force something out of him early, like get on stage and while he's in the middle of a throw, he's always going to do it a certain way. He kind of always throws the side B, throws the axe, throws the down B, and if he sees you jump, get on stage between then, he's going to try to F smash you. That time, Varun got on a bit earlier than Moosh expected, but because he was still in the landing end lag of like a longer one of the projectiles, he was able to react to what Varun did.
Doing well enough to shield the. Oh wow, beautifully done. Ooh. Yeah, no, he's nothing to mess with. He's not afraid to approach. It's just a matter of whether or not he can sometimes, and that really is the nature of the beast.
Ooh.
The Vampire Hunter goes just a little bit too low, and that's gonna be Moosh taking game number 1.
Yeah, unfortunately, doing the salute to Sun, definitely did not mean to shoot that off. I think Varun meant to charge it a little bit more, get that final charge, and then up B. But instead, because it was already fully charged, just shot it off, and instead ended up in too much lag to be able to up B in time to recover.
A little bit of a misfire there, as well as a miscalculation. Smashville for game number 2. Gonna have to see if things add up for Varun here in this game number 2. And obviously he's gonna go. Wait, is he actually thinking about it? Oh my gosh!
Ooh, seeing the Ness.
Out comes Ness.
I think Ness is interesting in this game. There's nothing that's too different from, honestly, most other iterations of Ness. They're just slightly better. The biggest difference being, so he has the PSI magnet has a hitbox, which the only game so far previously that has had that has been Project M, and then his up air has been changed. pretty drastically. Instead of being a headbutt, it's on multi-hit. That's fairly strong.
Going high, not shielding that axe. Not even bothering to. And
Yeah.
gets back on stage, but I don't see how, in general, you know that Varun, like, mid-stage control is going to be of utmost importance, and luckily he has that bat to reflect the boomerang cross-off, so it takes away one of Moosh's options in that regard. But, oh my gosh, he was looking for it. You got it. Sometimes you got to swing for the fences. Sometimes you strike out.
Yeah, definitely trying to get like a kind of downwards angle and just would ride along the ground slower and grab the ledge. But unfortunately, just getting a fully horizontal one and dying because of it. And now, like, Simons can run away with this. They don't have to approach as hard as you do now. They have plenty of like key bell options. The bell launch is just so good in this position.
Yeah, already at 98%. He's Moosh, one tough customer, well parried.
Yeah, I question this counter pick. I think the bell launch are really good on Smashville. They can do such good control of that platform. And even if like you're trying to approach underneath it, try to get around their like upper projectile, the cross just covers the entire bottom side of the platform. So you're just always in a bad position.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Yeah, eventually that down smash is going to get you. That yo-yo, the fact that they buffed that yo-yo,
yeah, it's just
not a sentence I thought that I would ever say, but
that first hit's so strong, can cover ledge so well.
You know, the more that I do Smash commentary, the more that I realize that there are so many sentences that I say within the context of Smash that would make sense exactly nowhere else.
Exactly. This little boy just getting whipped.
Okay, the less we talk about that, the better. We're going to move on, folks. Gonna power through here. Holy water into the axe to the face.
We kind of see this, like, again, once Moosh gets started on his edge guard, it's going to be holy water, throw out one of his other projectiles, holy water, and Varun has to kind of like manage to get in between them, and it's always hard. Holy water covers ledge so well, and the position you're always forced into with the other two is bad.
Went far too low for that one. Pineapples himself, and yeah, that's a game 2 victory.
A very quick
the
reset.
House of Belmont. Yeah, no, it's unexpected for certain. This is not the same. This ain't the same Agent V that we saw last time. If I can employ a nickname.
Yeah. This is a very different monster, and now we're seeing the Zero Suit. I think he should have gone back to Wii Fit.
3, 2, 1.
Should have gone back to Wii Fit. His Wii Fit was so good.
It was actually giving Moosh some problems too.
I think he just messed up one input, and that's really what cost him it.
Yeah,
because he had made it, like, he kind of got gimped early, lost stock, and lost the lead, but then he brought it back fairly well and just messed up a single input and caused some issues. And I think he just lost kind of confidence.
Yeah, and that's the thing. He was having to work really hard to get past the ledge guarding phase, but he just wasn't able to get back into neutral at a consistent enough rate for him to be confident in that Wii Fit. That being said, he was doing it when he was there. He was doing fine.
Yeah, I think he just wants the mobility to get around it, or at least the ability to.
At least within the air.
Yeah, just some way to counteract these projectiles. And so Ness is just someone who can throw out his own projectiles, throw out his own hitboxes that can kind of just bat them away. But then he couldn't get in enough to even do damage, so it didn't matter. And so, like, Wii Fit was a good fit for that because of her projectiles trade well. But now, like, Zero Suit, much faster, much more mobile, but he keeps trying to get in and is instead, he's just trying to grab a lot. and definitely not a good option, not a great option from Zero Suit. Puts you in a lot of lag, and especially if you get called out, you're not getting anywhere with it.
Yeah, no, you are getting punished, and you're getting punished hard. Sitting at 61% with only 2 stocks remaining here. Has yet to take one, and yeah, that hits on ledge. Better study up. You're talking about one of the master librarians of the House of Belmont here in J Moosh.
Yeah, definitely cannot just hold that ledge against Belmont.
Oh, rocket kick connects.
That's definitely, like, ledge is definitely some place where, like an ultimate, you're in a weaker position than you used to be. Invincibility is, you lose invincibility faster, and especially against Belmont where you can just ledge trap them. You're now in a position where I get hit by the fire, or I get hit by an F smash because I held mine too long, and I can't fall down and just regain invincibility.
Gets in, but not doing nearly enough once she does that Zero Suit Samus.
Yeah,
Fishing a little too much for that down air at first, and I think that caused Varun to maybe think about the options later on in this match. As a result, good flip kick to get back, but again, that down air, that's the thing. Moosh was going to call that out eventually, and he calls it out in emphatic fashion to take game number 1 of the reset.
yeah, he just Varun just seems lost. He landed earlier and just stood there like, oh, I didn't expect to land here. I didn't expect to not be hit. And so he really he's playing these characters because he thinks, okay, this is my better option. This is where maybe I can like get something more out of it. But when he finally gets in a good position, he seems lost.
Yeah, no, not really finding enough of what he needs. He's finding those hits here and there, but it's not. I feel lost for him, to be completely honest. What does he do here? Does he just go back to Wii Fit and go with what he knows? Or?
Yeah, I think so. The Wii Fit Trainer had the best showing. Can contest their projectiles, not as fast as Zero Suit, but definitely has the aerial like game plan, the aerial combo game to at least put on damage. Well, like comparable to Zero Suit, and he definitely seems so much more comfortable with this character.
Gets out of the way of that dangerous jab of Wii Fit's. And that's the thing is, Wii Fit, even though she does have some speed about her, she can also she can throw out some projectiles of her own, even though it's not necessarily the quote-unquote focus of her game. It's going to have to be though against this Simon Belmont.
Again, I think those her projectiles, while not necessarily don't win her neutral, don't do much, they are able to contest Belmont's and keep Belmont in his place when Belmont uses his own projectiles. Keeps him from being able to just win out neutral all right, because now, well, you're throwing your cross, well, I'm just going to throw my medicine ball or whatever it is, and just like, I'm just going to hit you, and now you can't advance on this in the position you put me in.
And see, when she's getting up close, she has the tilt. Nice use of the wall jump.
Oh yeah.
When she gets up close, she has the tilt with which to do the damage. I mean, she's not doing half bad, even though she's definitely at the deficit here.
Her F tilt is very strong knockback. Jab 1 and jab 2 can set up fairly well to a good combo. Jab 3 grounds. The moment Wii Fit gets in, she gets so much damage, and her, like, even if she catches you with Nair, up air, it puts her in such a good position. It's just, she doesn't have a lot of range to get things started. So while she can keep Simon at bay, she's having a lot of trouble just getting damage started. But she kills a lot earlier than Moosh has been able to, but unfortunately just isn't able to get to that point.
Oh, boomerang cross tags her. Parried once again.
Ooh,
oh, the shield is broken! Will this be what breaks Varun's tournament hopes? He's down to his last stock.
Yeah, and this has been really good for Moosh. I think just kind of last time he watched the VODs, he really saw what why he was losing, why he lost last time, and just he doesn't have to change his game plan. He just has to change the pace in which he does it. Because last time, Varun just kind of ran over Moosh. Moosh didn't have the time to set up, and now he's just kind of exploiting Wii Fit's weaknesses. That lack of range, the fact that she can't contest, she can't beat out the projectiles. She can at best contest them, and that still leaves you with stage advantage.
Already with 48% damage, though. Varun's going to have to play a little bit more patiently himself.
Yeah, unfortunately, very close to kill percent. A F air.
He's been caught by that how many times now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, he needed to go for the edge guard.
Yeah, I like Moosh's kit being a bit more proactive because Varun's been able to get around the the holy water. It's just been it hasn't exactly been in the best position, but he's definitely not been getting caught with these F tilts that Moosh has been putting out. So by changing up and putting himself off stage, he was able to put himself in a better position for this closeout quicker.
He DI'd himself away from that, away from the header. Yep, yeah. Looking for that back air once again. He's been caught by that once or twice, and now sitting at 170%.
Yeah.
Maybe hope waning here, but then again,
now with rage,
yeah.
Unfortunately, just used deep breathing and didn't get much off of it. But in a little bit of time, she'll have that quick deep breathing charge again. But Moosh is in a. Ooh, that almost ended it.
Is it?
But Moosh is within kill percent right now, very easily, especially with this. Ooh, that should kill him.
Got iframes back, and then the forward throw is eventually going to do it. Moosh will take it 2-0, and he is your Smash at the Laboratory Tuesday Grand Champion once again.
Yeah, a very quick 4-0 from Moosh.
Yeah, no. And the thing is, that last game, I would say the last game and the first games were the best games, that we saw from Varun because of that Wii Fit Trainer actually contesting what Simon could do, but ultimately the stocks just getting taken a little bit too late. Moosh, a great defensive player with that Simon Belmont, is so tough to negotiate those projectiles.
Again, a big thing, just while able to contest the projectiles, just not able to get in once they were nullified. Wii Fit Trainer just lacks that range, lacked that capacity to bring it beyond just, I got past it, I got you with a quick dash attack. But kept trying to go for these grabs and just whiffed them.